What's up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and today I have a new structure deck opening for you guys. Today is the official release of the Order of the Spellcasters structure deck. I'm decided to go get some for you guys to open up. It comes out today, which is the 19th April, officially in like Walmarts and Targets. If you have an OTS store, it came out on the 18th yesterday, so you got lucky and already have it. But today is the actual legal date for it, so we're just gonna go ahead and bust into one of these and see what we got for a new archetype. So first things first, we have the brand new Endymion Cards. So everything is basically the old Spellcaster deck, but they turned into Pendulum cards. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty good reprints in here, as you guys can see. Drone Lockbird, that's pretty nice. We got Pot of Desires in common, Spellbook of Secrets, Blue Boys in here. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So we're just going to go ahead and bust open this Order of the Spellcaster structure deck and show you guys all the cards. See what we get, you know? See all these new archetypes. This is the new meta. This is the new deck in town. Oh god, I opened it really badly. Opening syndrome. I haven't opened something for a while, so you know, I'm going to open it pretty bad. Okay, we threw that. That is everything in there. Cool. Alright, so we got the beginner's guide for you beginners out there as always. Let you know how to play. It's a good way to start the game if you already kind of know basic rules. So here you go. We're going to show off this playmat. First things first. This Order of the Spellcasters playmat. We got the Endymion card right there. Looks pretty cool. There's that Breaker Pendulum. Or it's a link. Breaker Link. Pretty dope. There's that. We're going to show the back of this. Some combos. As you guys know, when you get your structure decks, you have your combo lists to help you, and they always recommend all the money cards. As you guys can see, Savage Strike, they're trying to make you buy a Pot of Extravagance and Thanos, and then they're telling you to get Boral Sword. Yeah, good job, Konami, making us buy more product. But yeah, there you guys go. That's how they get you. Alright, so I guess we'll open on the playmat. You know, why not? They always will come out with a rubber version and like a YCS and a Winamat thing for structure decks. So yeah. Alright, look at the back of that. Cool. Legacy of the Duelist promotion. Link Evolution. Alright, there it is. We're going to go ahead and just get in there once I find this tab. If I can find the tab. Probably didn't find the tab. I didn't find the tab. I just kind of ripped it open. Alright. So. Oops. There we go. We are having these two cards. These are the promotions, Duel Links, and that. There you go. List time the duel. Alright, cool. First things first, brand new cards. We're gonna read off some of this stuff. This stuff is very good. Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic. We're definitely gonna see this in our meta. It's gonna change a couple things. This is gonna be the new spell counter deck, so bust out your dice, guys, because God knows we're gonna have to have a lot of dice. So Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic. This is your boss monster of the deck. It's a scale 8. It's a level 7 magician, I believe, a dark spellcaster. It's a pendulum effect, so you can remove 6 spell counters from your field. Special summon this card from the pendulum zone. Then count the number of cards you control that have a spell counter on it. Destroy up to that many cards on the field. And if you do, place spell counters on this card equal to the number of cards destroyed. You can only use this effect of Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic, once per turn. And it's a regular on-field effect. Once per turn when a spell or trap or effect is activated. That's very important. Or effect. Quick effect. You can return one card you control with a spell counter to the hand, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then you can place the same number of spell counters on this card that the return card had. When a card that has a spell counter, while this card has a spell counter, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card has a spell counter destroyed by battle, you can add one normal spell from your deck to your hand. This card literally has like 8 effects, which is pretty crazy. Sky Striker cannot beat this card. You cannot target it with Widow Anchor or anything, so it's pretty crazy. Sky Striker have a really bad matchup versus this deck. We got Reflection of Endymion. It's Spellcaster again, level 7, light, Spellcaster, 1850 attack. Its pendulum effect is each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card when that spell resolves. You can remove 3 counters from this card, special summon both this card and from your pendulum zone. and one monster from your hand that you can place a spell counter on. And if you do, place one spell counter on each. And that's pretty amazing. This helps make Electromite really easily. You can special summon one reflection of Endymion's once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can target one card your opponent controls and one card with a spell counter. Except this card, return that opponent's monster card and your card to the hand. Then place the same number of spell counters on this card that your return card had. When a card with a spell counter is destroyed by battle, you can add one Endymion card from your deck to your hand. Very good key card. Next up, we got Spell Power Mastery. A spell card is brand new as well. Add one Endymion card from your deck to the hand. Then you can count the number of Spell Power Mastery and Spell Power Grasp you control and or have in your graveyard, and place that many spell counters among cards you control that can place a spell counter on. You're going to activate one of these once per turn. This is your Rhoda, very important card. Dwimmered Path, another new spell. Target one spellcaster effect monster from in your graveyard, add it to your hand, and you can only activate this once per turn. Alright, that's pretty dope. There's that Breaker Link. Daybreaker, the Shining Magical Warrior. Link 2 that points down. Really good. 1600 attack. Takes 2 spellcasters to make. If this card is link summoned, place one spell counter on it. It gains 300 attack for each spell counter on it. You're going to activate each of the following effects of Daybreaker, the Shining Magical Warrior, once per turn. If a spellcaster monster is special summoned to a zone or zones this card points to, place one spell counter on this card. You can move 2 spell counters from this card, then target one card on the field and destroy it. This card's a breaker on crack, basically. The Link version is amazing. I love this card. Magister of Endymion. Kind of wish they made this hollow. That's kind of sad. It's a very important card. The scale effect is each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that spell resolves, you can move 3 spell counters from this card, especially from both this card from your Pendulum Zone and one face-up monster from your extra deck that you can place a spell counter on. And if you do, place one spell counter on this card. So this card's really good with the Mythical Beast. You can only special summon one Magister of Endymion once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can place one spell counter on it once per opponent's turn. Quick effect. You can remove 3 counters from this card, special summon one monster from your deck that you can place a spell counter on. And if this card is in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your Pendulum Zone and then place the same number of spell counters it had on your as a monster. This card's really good. Servant Endymion, the other Endymion card. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. So pretty much they all have the same effect where they remove 3 spell counters, plus summon the card, and one. But this one does it from the deck with 1,000 or more attack that you can place a spell counter on. So one does it from the deck, the main deck, the extra deck, and then one from your hand. Pretty dope. And you want to special summon one of these once per turn. This card with a spell counter can attack directly. Once per turn, quick affecting discard one card, place one spell counter on each card you control that you can place a spell counter on. If this card is in the monster zone, destroy. Place this card in your Pendulum Zone, then place the same number of spell counters on it that it had as a monster. Cool. Alright, those are basically the core cards of Endymion. Now we're just getting to like the old stuff, so we don't have to read any of this. We got Endymion, the original Spellcaster. We got Crusader, we got Defender, Mythical Beast Cerberus, Mythical Beast Medusa, Magical Something, Magical Exemplar, Magical Abductor, Disenchanter, Apprentice Magician, D-Monk, Fairy Tale Luna, Summoner Monk. There's the Blue Boy reprint common right there, Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. We got Magical Undertaker and Magician of Faith. There's that common Droll and Lockbird, guys. Reprint, really good. Endymion's Lab. I believe there's a new spell card. Continuous. This card's name becomes Magical Citadel of Endymion while in the spell and trap zone. Each time a spell is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that spell resolves, once per turn during damage calculation, if your spellcaster monster is destroyed by battle, you can remove 6 spell counters from your field. Special summon one level 7 or higher spellcaster from your hand or deck, and you only activate this effect once per turn. Oh my gosh, these spell counters are going to be crazy, guys. Magical Citadel of Endymion, Spell Power Grasp, ×2, Arcane Barrier, Common Spellbook of Secrets, guys. There you guys go. Another good reprint. Spellbook of Power, Spellbook of Wisdom, Magical Blast, Magical Dimension, Terraforming. The first reprint of Left Arm Offering, I believe. This is pretty nice. Too bad Grass is gone, but there you guys go. Oh my gosh. Common Pot of Desires, guys. Doesn't look as good, honestly. But there you guys go for budget players. I'm pretty sure the Ultra was very affordable, but it's even more affordable now. We got Mythical Bestiamorph. I don't know if this is new or not. I'm pretty sure this is new. Each time an opponent's monster's effect is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that effect resolves, you can send this card with 6 or more spell counters to the graveyard. Add 1 spell from your deck to the hand. Oh my god, this searches any spell card. This is amazing. Wow, okay. Pitch Black Power Stone, Extra Buck, Gaga Shield, Magician's Circle. Alright, there's the structure deck, guys. My god, the format's going to change a lot because this is actually a really good deck versus Sky Striker. Keynote though, boy oh boy, there's going to be spell counters on everything. Make sure you guys bring your dice if you play this deck, just for your opponent and yourself, because gosh, there's going to be counters everywhere. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, how Order of the Spellcaster structure deck is going to change the meta. If you guys think Endymion is going to be really good, I personally think it's going to destroy Sky Striker if you get this guy on the board, because you cannot kill it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. And yeah, we're signing out. Peace.